Could we be getting some juicy Halo news at the Xbox Game Showcase in just a few days here on June 9th? It could be a trailer, a teaser, a mention, or something about the future of the Halo franchise. And as hard as it might be to believe, I actually do think the news that we got around this time last year might be paying off now, which I'm excited to talk about. I think we are going to be getting something, but probably not what you exactly expect. So here's what I think is going on with Xbox, right? They've taken some big L's recently, and the industry has as well. I think what is happening with Xbox and Microsoft is the same thing happening with the entire Hollywood industry entertainment complex, which is just this major anxiety with the shareholders and investors. They only want things that are going to be hits. It's why we've seen so many remakes recently. It's why we've seen so many studios and franchises being let go and removed and kind of releasing in a bad state. And it all kind of comes down to this one thing, which is that they just only want to focus on things that they think are going to be hits. They don't want to invest in new things. And I think Microsoft is sort of learning this the hard way because they are coming back to these roots where it looks like we're going to get a Fallout 3 remake, right? They're also kind of doing another Doom game, Doom Dark Ages, which according to Verge is like an origin story, medieval inspired. None of this is quite concrete confirmed, but it also looks like Call of Duty is going to be taking the front stage here. Now the big question of the day is, will Halo be at the Xbox Game Showcase? Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat Halo Infinite state. Clearly, the game is done for. The end of Halo Infinite seasons and this brand new trailer advertising the entire game as it is right now in its current state pretty much shows to me and every other Halo fan, I think, that this game is done. This is a milestone, and they have already given up any kind of commitment for this game beyond just regular patches and maintenance, right? This trailer is a we're done trailer, okay? It makes sense for Microsoft to now possibly think about reaping some of the losses that they have on this game, because I seriously doubt that Halo Infinite has broken profits, right? This game launched free to play. The campaign was $60, but still that was available on the Xbox Game Pass. And I think Microsoft is realizing putting their big titles like Halo on the Xbox Game Pass is possibly not a great idea because they are actually concerned about putting Call of Duty on the Xbox Game Pass. And if Call of Duty is getting hurt by sales being on the Xbox Game Pass, then honestly Halo must be getting a pretty big hit here too. So honestly, things are not looking great for all of Xbox, but also for Halo. The good news is that it seems like Microsoft is starting to learn their lesson and shift gears a little bit. With this event on June 9th is going to be about a lot of these major titles like Fallout, Doom, Call of Duty, possibly a Gears collection or even Gears 6. This is all great news, and I think where Halo kind of comes into the picture, I think they might be possibly thinking about putting Halo the Master Chief Collection or even Halo Infinite, but probably more so Halo MCC, putting that on other consoles. I'm talking about the PlayStation 5 and or even the Nintendo Switch. We have a known insider saying that Halo is headed to PlayStation, and with that being said, every time this happens, there is kind of a re-energized push. The last time this happened, where Halo MCC went onto the Xbox Series X, they fixed the game. So if Halo Infinite goes to PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch, then I think that maybe the game might actually see genuine support, although that also feels like a long shot. So what happened last year when Halo wasn't at all at the Xbox Game Showcase? Now, it's crumbs, but it is something to kind of nibble on, and it's articles that come out after this, like interviews. There was a couple. Phil Spencer said this: I feel confident in the leadership team, but the team that got us here is probably not the same team that's going to be taking us forward. In Halo Infinite's case, this is good news. Cuts were a byproduct of challenges across Microsoft and across Xbox last year, but Booty says the team current smaller size matches where we're at in the production phase. This to me pretty much confirms that in 2023, they were working very heavily on the story in the groundwork for Halo 7 or whatever the next big Halo game is going to be. Halo is a recognizable brand. It has been pretty much held up by name alone in many instances over the years, and I don't know how long that's going to last. Maybe that's finally over, but it feels like Microsoft is finally starting to realize that Halo is a recognizable brand and they need W's right now, right? He praised the new 343 boss Pierre Hintz for having overseen the cleanup work on a compilation of Halo games that launched rough in 2014. Obviously, he was a part of the team that led that. He was also a part of the team that led Halo Infinite's, whole live service from the beginning of launch to now, but we don't talk about that. Sean W. actually uncovered that a while back. But anyway, look at the quality of the Master Chief Collection and know that the core team that did that is doing a lot of heavy lifting on Halo right now. Now, this person also said at Xbox, look at the quality of the MCC and know that the core team that did that is doing a lot of the heavy lifting on Halo right now. Now, to me, that is hard to believe now that we're a year in the future. This was a year ago, and there really wasn't a whole lot of development on Halo. I mean, I think we've got a whole 3 multiplayer maps since then and Firefight, and that's just about it. So where is that heavy lifting? I think it's probably going to be on Halo 7, okay? And so this is what they responded with about how there was no Halo at 2023's Xbox Game Showcase. I want to say Halo is of lesser importance, but we have over 20 studios now. I'll go back to the years where I basically had 4 games: Fable, Forza, Halo, Gears, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We have a lot more games now. And so that is true, but it's just frustrating to abandon your main games, your 4 horsemen, as this person put it, as Spencer himself, the head of Xbox, put it. To me, these are games that Xbox should not be ignoring, especially in this current recession, a current, kind of climate of the video game industry. Halo is an easy W. All you have to do is deliver the basics. And hopefully, at the end of the day, they understand that Halo Infinite did not flop because of the brand and because it wasn't ready for modern audiences, or it wasn't modern enough or whatever. And hopefully the game doesn't go woke or anything like that. Now, Phil Spencer said this 6 months or so before they shut down Seasons, okay? You can see that there's been some social things that 343 has been doing around Seasons, but I don't want to force them to talk about their longer term vision until they're ready. I think you'll see some pretty cool things coming. To me, this feels disheartening because it's like, here we are almost a year later, and they shut down Seasons. It's pretty clear that the end of lifetime for Halo Infinite is already over with, and it's hard to be able to trust 343 moving forward to do really any of the basic things that we wanted them to. One of the main things that we need is just to launch the game in a somewhat finished and functional state. That's not why Halo Infinite failed, and hopefully 343 and Microsoft realized that that is the problem, mainly Microsoft because they're the ones investing in the series, and hopefully we get some kind of article during the Xbox Game Showcase, before, during, or after, regarding what the hell is going on. I think at the very minimum we can expect that. I think probably mid-expectation we can expect some kind of announcement about the future of MC or what they're going to do with the porting, putting it on PlayStation 5. I think if Microsoft is truly planning on getting rid of Xbox, planning on making it more of a niche kind of thing, trying to make the Xbox Game Pass more like Steam, putting the Xbox Game Pass on other consoles like the PlayStation, is not a great idea. But this also means that Halo is going to open up to vast new audiences, and as a content creator, I'm kind of excited for that. But as far as the health of Xbox, it does kind of leave me a little bit concerned. But I am expecting some kind of commentary to come out from Xbox, from Microsoft, about what the future of Halo is. It would be really nice, because people are going to be upset if there's nothing there. You guys let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one soon.